First, the bad news. SAP Business AI won't generate amusing holiday cards, but it will personalize career paths for your people and let you know which suppliers are best, so you can be ready for the next opportunity. Revolutionary technology, real-world results. That's SAP Business AI.
Welcome to the Instagram Stories for Wednesday, July 14th. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. Our top story today comes from the Vice President of Product at Instagram. His name is Vishal Shah, and he tweeted about Instagram story reshares. He said, "People tell us that they prefer original stories content over reshared posts. So we're testing a new way to reshare with stickers. Our hope is that people will be more intentional when they share, which will create a better stories experience for everyone." Okay, let's just pause there before I get into the article with more details about this specific test and just explain that Instagram doesn't really like when you hit that little envelope icon from feed and share right to stories. I can tell that they do not like this because some things do not happen when you share content that way. Namely, the person whose content you shared does not get notified. Also, there's very little context given to that post when you share it from feed to stories. You don't see much of the caption, if any at all, and it's really hard to understand what the post is about because you don't really get that much context. You have to click on it and then tap through in order to see that post. The TechCrunch article that Vishal Shah linked to gives more information about this test. It only appears for a subset of users, and interestingly, it lets users see a collection of content they viewed recently when they're in the story section of the app. That content will be collected under a new reshare sticker, which can be found in the sticker tray when creating a story. Posts and reels viewed in the last hour will appear here along with recently created posts. There's a quote here from an Instagram spokesperson who said, quote, "We know that people sometimes find reshared content less engaging, personal, and fun. We hope that with this new test experience, people are encouraged to be more intentional and deliberate when sharing things that matter to them." End quote. What's interesting about this is it lets people look back at the content that they've seen over the past hour or so and then decide if they want to share it instead of forcing them to decide if they want to share it in that moment very quickly to their story. I, of course, will continue to keep you posted on this feature as it develops. In other Instagram news, they had a blog post on about.instagram.com about keeping Instagram safe and secure by announcing the launch of Security Checkup, a new feature to help people keep their Instagram accounts secure. Security Checkup will guide people whose accounts may have been hacked through the steps needed to secure them. This includes checking login activity, reviewing profile information, confirming the accounts that share login information, and updating account recovery contact information, such as phone number or email. This is a really important thing for Instagram because keeping your account safe from being hacked is a really key factor to whether or not you want to stay on the platform. As a reminder, though, you always want to enable two-factor authentication. This is extremely important on any app that supports it. And Instagram says in this post that if you're using WhatsApp, in the coming weeks, you'll be able to protect your Instagram account using your WhatsApp number in certain countries. Of course, you can always enable two-factor authentication with your phone number or an authenticator app like Duo Mobile or Google Authentication. Instagram used this post to remind you that they will never, ever send you a direct message. They will send you an email, but they will never send you a direct message. If Instagram does send you an email and you want to verify that it is an actual email, you can look under the Instagram app in the settings under security and you'll see a tab called Emails from Instagram, which is the only place that you can verify that the email that you got was actually authentic communication from Instagram. It's really important to periodically check these settings and make sure that everything is turned on as much as possible to keep your account secure and safe. That's it for today's show. Come back tomorrow for more Instagram news, strategy, tips, and much more.